Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to this, your August 2024 reading and predictions. Please excuse my cough and congestion. I have had one of those wonderful summer colds that we all know and love. We're going to dive right in here. We're going to take a look today at where you are at now. We're going to take a look at what you are focusing on, couple of things that you might not see coming for the month of August, difficult influences and challenges, a couple of messages from the universe as well. So let's mix up the first deck of cards here and take a quick peek at where you are at now. My lighting is also a little bit off because it's rather warm and I'm kind of restricted on the amount of power that I can use right now. So all fun and games, right? All right, so we have a lot of cards jumping out here. The first time I went through the deck, there was nothing that came out for you, Sagittarius, and now we've got all kinds of cards jumped out. So let's collect up everything that has jumped out here. And I do have a question for you, Sagittarius. How are you feeling? I know that July for the vast majority of zodiac signs, and therefore the vast majority of people on this planet, July was insane. It was like riding a crazy roller coaster. So, how are you feeling? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear. Okay, we're going to go through this smaller portion of the deck 3 times, and we're going to see what comes out for you. For Sagittarius, where are they at now here? The end of August, or sorry, end of July, moving into the month of August. Got only one card that came out. That doesn't feel right. There we go. I kind of thought that there was at least 2. Wow. All right, Sagittarius, let's get started. You have the Thunderbolt. The Thunderbolt card corresponds to the Tower from the traditional tarot. What a way to start off a reading. Holy smokes. This confirms what I was saying before I even pulled this card for you. Well, I actually don't pull cards. As you know, I allow the cards to jump out. This this confirms what I was saying, is that July was a bit of a rocky road for you. There were some ups, there were some downs, definitely some changes, and perhaps even it feeling like you'd been hit by a thunderbolt or a lightning bolt during the month of July. That moves us into the Eight of Wands, which also jumped out for you for where you are at now. The Eight of Wands is represented by traveling. It may indicate traveling, both lucid dreaming, astral traveling, but it may also indicate some form of physical travel. And it's interesting that this card came out at the end of July, beginning of August. Many of the viewers that watch this are from the Northern Hemisphere, from the US and Canada, as well as Europe and the UK, where the vast majority are on summer vacation right now. So, kind of unique that this card came out as well. Now, the Eight of Wands can also indicate kind of feeling like a whole bunch is coming together all at once. It is also a card that indicates divine timing. And although that's better depicted in some of the other decks that I use, it's also indicated when this card comes out that things are coming together for you and there's some divine timing involved. For those of you that may be interested in the individual decks that I use, if you're interested in any of them, there are affiliate links in the description down below. All right, let's take a look at what you are focusing on, where you are putting your attentions, because we know that where we put our attentions, our thoughts become our realities. So let's take a look and see what you're focusing on. Now, once again, we have quite a number of cards that have come out. I think there's about 7 or 8 cards that are here. So let's collect them up and do the same thing that we did with the first part of the deck. All right, Sagittarius. What is Sagittarius focusing on? One more time. Okay. Sagittarius, 4 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. Interesting. You have so many wands coming up. There is something coming up here that, especially with the Thunderbolt or the Tower coming in, that, and then the 8 of Wands, and now you have the 4 of Wands and the 5 of Wands coming in, indicating that right now is definitely a good time. As I mentioned, divine timing with this card. Right now is a good time for you to be taking action, moving forward, not resting on your laurels. The Suit of Wands is ruled by the element of fire. The rule of thumb is if somebody lights fire under your butt, you're probably going to want to move. So, 4 of Wands is one of the things that you are focusing on. 4 of Wands is representative of community, getting together, sharing celebration. If you look at this picture closely, the 4 of Wands is about going out to perhaps a music festival or a group camping experience. This is a fun card for you, and it's what you are working on, focusing on, and getting more of in your life. You also have the 5 of Wands here. Now, the 5 of Wands is once again about community, helping each other out, but it is also a card that indicates hard work is going to be necessary. And in fact, in some of the decks that I use, it is depicted as needing to kind of climb up a mountain. And on this particular deck, it's indicated by needing to climb up a ladder in order to be able to achieve something. You do need to work together with community in order to be able to achieve something. So these two cards are both representative of needing community around you for two separate reasons during the month of August, Sagittarius. One is for that sense of community and celebration, possibly vacation, possibly traveling. Okay, with this 4 of Wands and 8 of Wands. And this is for support. And it stands to reason that you may need a little bit of support in your life right now if you've just come through tower moments. Let's take a look at your difficult influences. I'm getting called back over here to the Osho Zen Tarot. Difficult influences and challenges for Sagittarius for the month of August, please. Okay, half the deck just flew over there. Oh, here we go again. It's going to be like that, is it? Okay. These, that one. All right. Sagittarius, difficult influences and challenges, please. Okay. That was the third time through. We have one card. This card corresponds to the 7 of Swords. This is a card of deception, deceit, snake oil salesmen, and people who are wearing masks. Yeah. I can see why you had a tower moment because this is a negative card to begin with, and then it came up in your difficult influences and challenges, indicating that as much as you are working towards traveling, vacation, having a good time, finding supportive community, as much as that's what you're focusing on creating right now, Sagittarius, there are also some pretty major trust issues coming up in your life. Eek. This is your challenge right now. Determine who in your midst is wearing a mask. Who is that person? Suss them out. I suspect we might also see some cards coming up in your unexpected and your outcome about needing to walk away from something. Let's take a look at messages from the universe. Messages the universe wants Sagittarius to hear for the month of August. Oh, one of these cards that flipped up, I can see it. And it makes sense, but it was not the first card out. Okay. Love is your energy is the first message from the universe for you, Sagittarius. Now, this makes sense, but I get the sense you've had a thunderbolt moment or a tower moment. You've been hurt. Most likely, the hurt is as a result of the deception and deceit card that came in your difficult influences. You're still focusing on finding community and help and support and celebration. You may be traveling. This card can also indicate possibly moving. Um, and you're being asked with this card, love is your energy, to not become jaded by what you've experienced in July. Move into August with this in mind. Love is your energy. When you keep it in mind that love is your energy, then you will find more of this going forward and less of this. And the other message that you got from the universe is, oh, sorry, I just saw something that made me, Okay, the other message that you got, Sagittarius, is learn from your mistakes. Okay. This makes sense because if you feel like potentially you trusted the wrong person with the Seven of Swords and it resulted in a thunderbolt or a tower moment where everything just kind of blew up and crashed down, you may be hesitant to go forward. You might be wanting to kind of cocoon yourself. Oh, I don't know if I can ever trust again. When we learn from our mistakes and we continue to put love out there as our energies, guess what we manifest? Community and support, which is what you're focusing on. So this is turning into a reading that really is saying, Sagittarius, you've gone through something rough in July, as have millions, if not billions, of people on this planet. And yet, you're going to pull something beautiful out of it. Let's take a look. I just got called over here to the fairy deck. Let's take a look at what you don't see coming. What is your unexpected? You know what? You just got the Seven of Cups. You are the seventh or eighth zodiac sign this month to get the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups has come in different areas of other zodiac signs reading, but it just fascinates me that that particular card has come up so many times this month. Let's see what happens when I drop this. Oh no, they all went back in. All right. Okay, so as I mentioned in your unexpected, you have the Seven of Summer. This card corresponds to the Seven of Cups. This card is in your unexpected. Guess what this card represents? Opportunities. A whole bunch of opportunities. Now, there is a downside to the Seven of Cups, and the downside to the Seven of Cups is possibly, potentially feeling a little overwhelmed by all of the opportunities and choices that are being presented to you, Sagittarius. But look at it as a blessing at this point. You have the Nine of Autumn. This card corresponds to the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, again, is a card of timing, similar to this card, the Eight of Wands. It is about divine timing. Now, this card is about more earthbound, earthly things. It's ruled by the element of earth, and that means money, career, and finances. And it does mean that there is something that is in divine timing for you with regards to money and finances that is coming up unexpectedly for you in the month of August. And finally, we have the Wheel. This card corresponds to the Wheel of Fortune from the Major Arcana of the Tarot. And this card indicates that good things are coming your way. As a direct, and I had predicted this with this even before I picked up the fairy deck, that your reading was turning around. As soon as I saw these two cards come out together for you, the messages from the universe, I knew that there were good things that were going to come out of this tower moment. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune is a really, really super positive card. It indicates that opportunities are presenting themselves to you. The delays for your good times. Oh, look at the Four of Wands there, and the celebrations and music festivals and friends and family and support. The delays are over. Good things are coming to you in August. What am I picking up? 3, 3, 3. Yeah, okay. So most likely in the third week of August is what I'm picking up for you, Sagittarius. All right, where are we going for your final general overall outcome? I'm getting called to two different decks. I might end up having to pull from two different decks here because I saw two of them. Okay. Final general overall outcome. Anything else? Yeah, I'm going to be pulling a clarifier for this card. You have the Six of Cups coming out. Now, the Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. This card has two sides to it, as do most of the tarot cards. The positive side of this card is about remembering the past fondly, thinking back, thinking, oh gosh, yeah, I remember happy family vacations and that type of thing. And there's nothing wrong with that. The downfall to this card is if you decide to put on your rose-colored glasses and see the past way too fondly and call up an ex in the middle of the night. Yeah, don't do that. So as your final general overall outcome, this card is about you feeling a little bit nostalgic, perhaps, longing for days of old, but you're still moving forward with all of this unexpected energy. So let's clarify that Six of Cups with a card from the other deck that I also saw for your final overall outcome. Let's clarify that Six of Cups, please. Making sure it didn't fall on the floor. All right. Clarifying the Six of Cups. Okay. We have a few cards that have come out here, so let's take a look. The Six of Cups is clarified by the Six of Cups. Yeah, you're definitely feeling nostalgic as you move through the month of August. By the time you get to the end of August, you are going to have a sense of nostalgia surrounding you. I mean, the Six of Cups is clarified by the Six of Cups. That's a pretty powerful message right there, Sagittarius. You have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is, oh, that's interesting too. I have to go back here. When I was reading this card for you, I kept picking up the number 3. I repeated the number 3 several times for you, picking up that something is going to happen in the third week of August. It's going to turn things around for you. And in your final general overall outcome now, you have the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups, all of which is divisible by 3. And I'm picking up 3 again. The third week of August is going to be really powerful for you, Sagittarius. Okay, Three of Pentacles is also clarifying your nostalgia cards that have come in here. The Three of Pentacles is a card of find your passion. What are you passionate about? Go out and follow it. That's probably why you're feeling a little nostalgic, because you're looking backwards going, oh, okay, something has broken down in my life. Something is falling apart. Yeah, there's a snake oil salesman in my midst, but I am going to find my community. The Wheel of Fortune is supporting me. I've got opportunities coming in out of the yin yang right now. And I am going to find my passion and follow it, because I got nothing holding me back anymore. Right? When you have a tower moment, that's like, yep, something's ending. And why is it ending? It's ending in order to give you new opportunities, divine timing, more opportunities with the Wheel of Fortune. Find your passion. You have the Four of Swords and the Six of Swords coming in. The Six of Swords is walk away from that which no longer serves your highest good. Walk away. You're done. This is an ending card, and it is all about walk away. And your final card in your reading here, Sagittarius, is the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is a card that I like to refer to as the Little Hermit or the Quiet Hermit. This is a card calling you into calm. This is the last card in your reading, so it does correspond to the very end of August. And this is calling you towards quiet, calm, serene, the opportunity to be able to go within and process all of this turmoil, but as well go within to be able to process the nostalgia and finding your passion. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you'll join me in September for your next reading. Please like and subscribe.